man, there's a party going on somewhere.
Take a ride, man?
I'm ready. Got the keys?
I got the keys.
Let's jump in.
Hello, welcome back to Basement Banter. This is our second episode of our second season. Good to see my boy Corey back.
Episode 2. Say, hey, welcome, hey, everybody.
So, hey Corey, apparently we have a new sponsor for the show.
Yes, our new sponsor, Boneyard Joe's. It's on my shirt, you can't see it. Home of the original smoked wings right here in Pottstown. Great food. Come on out and visit me. That's where I work at.
That's what he smells like when he comes home at night.
Damn.
Yes, yeah, it is. I would be remiss if we didn't start off this episode. You notice we might have been away for about a month or so. Corey, I'd like to extend my sincerest condolences to you on the loss of your mother.
Yes. I want to thank everyone for all your heartfelt words and everything. You guys sent me flowers and everything, and know that my mom's in a better place. I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. To all my fans and friends out there, thank you very much.
It was a very nice service. You spoke very well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So now we can move on with the rest of the show and hopefully entertain you the rest of the way.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. A quick update on our last episode. We did our football picks for the year. And, you know, by and large, we're doing pretty good.
Hey.
Yeah, by and large. Yeah, your Eagles are still tied for first, so it's all good.
No. Giants got them.
Oh, I'm in the lead there. All right.
Right,
The Eagles were my wild card
the
team.
East, yeah. That's a wild card.
But, man, my Saints picks sucked. And your
Kansas City.
Your Kansas City pick sucks.
Sucks.
All right. But that's just about a third of the way through the season. So
we're the chefs.
So today's episode, right now we're going to talk about something Corey and I have discussed many times at the lunch table, back at work, as well as with some of our other friends. We're going to discuss what we feel are our best, are the top 5 sequels in movie history.
Yes.
Not prequels, not third installments of a movie,
No.
but sequels.
Number 2.
Number 2. Not the double deuce, just the single deuce.
Just a single deuce.
And keep in mind that these are personal opinions. They are by no means official. Feel free to send them, comments to us about what you feel might be a better replacement on these top 5.
My picks are official.
So, okay, officially bad. Corey, you're number 5.
Number 5. Number 5 sequel of all time for me is Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. My favorite line in this is when Captain Kirk goes, Khan! Khan!
It's because it's the only one he can remember.
That's the only one I remember. Yeah. But that's number 5 for me.
My number 5, believe it or not, is the exact same movie. I can't believe it.
We didn't do this on purpose.
No, we did this as a blind study here. My favorite line was, "You proceed from a false assumption on Vulcan. I have no ego to bruise."
That's right. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah, you like that.
All right.
All right. Moving on to number 4.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Number 4. Godfather 2 for me. And he's going to be mad because I didn't see the Godfather installment.
I quit. I'm leaving.
I don't know why he's leaving. I rarely saw the Godfather
believe you put
installments
that number
until
4.
there. So I knew he was going to say that.
You just hate the white man.
Alright, my favorite line for that movie is, I don't feel I have to wipe everyone out, Tom, just my enemies.
I like that one too. That was a good quote.
That's mine.
Yeah. All right.
Your number 4.
My number 4. I'm going to beat you to your number, whatever it is.
Okay.
My number 4 is Aliens.
Okay.
And I can't pick just one Bill Paxton line. I mean,
Exactly.
He steals the show. I think my favorite line from Bill Paxton is, "Why did you put her in charge?" The voice
That's a
cracks,
good
the
one.
whole
That's a
9
good one.
yards.
Yeah, that's good.
So that's my number 4.
Okay. Number 3.
Moving on. So that was number 3 we're moving on to. So far you've seen I've gone with 2 sci-fi movies.
Number 3, The Dark Knight. The second installment of the Batman movies. I love The Dark Knight. My favorite line in the movie, "Why so serious?" by the Joker. Which, the reason why I pick it is without a doubt the greatest portrayal of Joker since Jack Nicholson. And it's
So, and I agree. I had a hard time struggling putting that as a sequel. It was a sequel in that series of 3 movies, but it's a sequel. It's movie like number 6 overall.
It's
Yeah, I know.
Nolan sequel.
Hey, I'm
Right,
not calling it a technicality.
Okay.
I'm not calling it a technicality.
Okay.
I had it just outside my top 5.
Okay.
I struggled with it. Number 3, and you might call me on a technicality on this one. because it's technically a sequel to a 1986 movie called Manhunter. Silence of the Lambs.
It's a sequel.
It is, even though the actual name of the book that it was a sequel to was Red Dragon, which was later remade again.
Remade the pre to that.
With Ed Norton Jr.
Wasn't Hannibal the first one? Or was it just
Hannibal
Manhunter?
was the third. Manhunter,
Okay.
Manhunter / Red Dragon is the first movie, then Silence of the Lambs.
I don't mind. Good. That's good.
Okay. So my favorite line from that is, "So I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti." Man, if that doesn't creep you out, what the hell will creep you out? So that's my number 3. Number 2.
Number 2. My favorite Marvel movie of all time. We've already discussed it. Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is my favorite Marvel movie of all time. Favorite line is, "I want a life of my own. I'm Spider-Man no more." Peter Parker said that.
Peter Parker.
Yes.
Tobey Maguire.
Yes. Spider-Man 2. I loved it.
I couldn't put it at number 2.
I know.
I couldn't put it in my top 5. Top 5 is tough. We discussed it. Top 5 is tough. No, my number 2 was The Empire Strikes Back.
Okay.
Okay? And my favorite line from there, I mean, it's the classic line. "Luke, you can destroy the Emperor. He has foreseen this. It is your destiny. Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy as father and son." I mean, man,
James Earl Jones.
Man, when I was 12 years old, that was like the coolest thing in the world.
That was awesome.
So,
you're right. You're right. Number one for me.
Number 1.
Aliens. Aliens is my favorite sequel of all time. And no,
it's fun. It's just fun.
And that's not my favorite line in the movie.
Dude, I couldn't pick.
He knows my favorite line. He knows my favorite line. Here it is. "I don't know if you're keeping up on current events, but we just got our asses kicked, pal." That's my favorite line.
I know. I was going to leave that one for you because I knew I was going first.
That's my favorite line.
But there's so many good lines, and I'm sorry, Sigourney Weaver takes a back seat in the movie to
She does. However, get away from her, you bitch.
Yeah,
you bitch.
It's a canned line.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You didn't tell me there was.
So that's my top one.
You didn't tell me there was going to be a synthetic on this trip.
Okay.
Hey Vasquez, anyone ever confused you with a man?
There are so many. There's so many good lines in this movie.
My number 1 was Godfather 2.
Okay.
And I don't know, I mean, your line was great, but man, how can you not have, "I'd make him an offer he don't refuse"?
Because I knew he was going to have Godfather. I didn't know where he was going to put it. So once again, I wanted to leave it for him.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, good list, man.
Yeah,
So,
good list.
We agree on a couple.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're good there. That's our top 5. Please send in responses.
Absolutely.
We absolutely are looking forward to that. Coming up next, we have one of our regular features.
Corey's app of the week. Okay. As far as the apps go, I'm going to give this over to Jeff. Because Jeff actually has one for this week.
I do, and it's actually a credit to my sister. She turned me onto this app. And the reason, quick backstory, is one of my lymphoma friends lives in Canada, and we all know how international calling and text rates are unless you already have it built in your plan.
Yes.
So there's a 99-cent app that you can get on iTunes and on your app store called WhatsApp. It's just one word, WHATSAPP.
What's that?
And pay it 99 cents one time, and anyone else who has that app you can text with, regardless of where they are. My sister uses it to text to Scotland. I use it now to text to Canada. It's a great app. I suggest getting it.
I use it to text people in Philly.
There you go. And it's available both, not just on iPhone, it's also on Philly. Jesus. Yeah, right over my head. Nothing gets by me. Oh, damn, we're almost down to a minute, but we can edit, so who cares? Real quick, though, it's also available on Android.
Yes,
So
it is.
there you go. So that's a win-win. Next up is a new feature. Not a new feature, an old feature.
It's for our buddy.
Jody's Netflix queue.
So, here's my movie for you, Joe. Here we go. Machine Gun Preacher. Machine Gun Preacher. It's actually, he's laughing. It's actually a true life story now. It's a true life story about a former drug dealer who dedicates his life to rescuing child soldiers in the Sudan. It's really good. Gerard Butler is the preacher. He's really good in this movie. So check it out, Joe. Good movie.
Oh, Gerard.
Yeah, Gerard Butler. Gerard. Gerard.
Hell if I know.
Gerald Butler. All right.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Something to that effect. I have a couple shout-outs I want to make, and they're all to my lymphoma buddies. First of all, congratulations to my Australian buddy, Emily Sykes, and my Canadian buddy, Tina Nicole Jacques, both who are now chemo grads. So congratulations. I know, Tina, you have a scan coming up. Emily, I think you're still waiting on the results of yours. If not, I think you've passed. Congratulations. Megan Kowaleski, my oldest and dearest lymphoma buddy, is going through her stem cell transplant testing. So hopefully we find a match quick for her there.
Yes.
Good news is she's in temporary remission, so loving that. Heather Bragg has started her stem cell transplant, and thanks for the graphic blood pictures. I really appreciate it, Heather. But no, it's actually pretty cool.
It's okay.
Our double lumen line.
I don't like blood.
We're keeping our good thoughts with you, Heather, that this works for you. And last and certainly not least, I didn't expect our fundraising drive to begin so early for next year's Lymphomathon. It's actually a belated item that came in, but it's a great head start for our fundraising for next year. Thanks to my friend Carolyn Taylor out of Brossard, Quebec.
Yes.
She was talking with former baseball player Bill Spaceman Lee. He was the late 70s, early 80s player for both the Red Sox and the Expos.
Boo.
And he was... You can't boo this guy because of what he did.
Yeah, okay.
He was kind enough to send 2 autographed baseballs along with a personalized note for us to raffle off and raise some funds for our
Awesome.
Lymphomathon team. So
Awesome.
thank you, Carolyn or Caroline. I've never gotten the actual pronoun. I'm assuming
Sweet.
it's Caroline. And continued health to you as well, Carolyn. But until next time, man, I'm talked out.
We'll see you guys next time.
Absolutely.
Take it easy. Basement Banter.
Oh, and check us out on our new Facebook page,
Yes.
Basement Banner.
Basement Banter.